Hello everybody, it's Gage the Mage here, and today we're going to be counting down the top 5 Amber cards in Disney Lorcana's The First Chapter. This is all my opinion of what I think the best cards are through my playtesting and my speculation and such. Of course, these are my opinions, so if you disagree, feel free to let me know in the comments down below. I'm more than open to listen to your ideas and speculate on them, and in the future, maybe I'll do an updated list. Without further ado, let's get into it. At number 5, we have Stitch Carefree Surfer. Stitch Carefree Surfer is a good late game payoff for aggressive decks. Even though it costs 7 ink, the card draw is very powerful, and it's very consistent, and in the set, it's quite scarce. When you play this character, if you have 2 or more other characters in play, you may draw 2 cards. Those 2 cards go a long way and a lot farther than you might think. Additionally, it has 4 attack, 8 toughness, and it can quest for 2 every turn, which is not the highest, but it is somewhat desirable to be in the 2 to 3 range for your bigger threats. Number 4, I have a lot more to talk about in this one. Hades, King of Olympus. Hades, King of Olympus is a very, very good payoff for a villain's deck. It has Shift 6, it costs 8 ink, it is not inkable. Sinister Plot, this character gets +1 questing power for each other villain character you have in play. If you have 3 other villains, it'll have 4 questing power. That is incredible, and it stacks over time. The more villains, the stronger this gets. It's also not very easy to kill. Its shift ability allows you to get this out turns ahead of schedule and kill your opponent very, very quickly. The little Hades that you would shift this onto is also pretty solid in this deck and does a lot of work, meaning you're not just playing just a shift, so it's definitely adds to the power of this by adding to the power of the other one. My key cards for this one are Maleficent, Biding Her Time. Even though it's cheap, it's quite efficient and effective in an aggro deck, which this is. Additionally, we have Maleficent Sorceress, which allows you to draw a card when you play this character. It costs 3, and it is inkable with 2 power and 2 toughness. Both of these cards pair really well with Hades, as well as Little Hades, and together they make a really powerful villains deck. Now, obviously, you're going to need more than just the 16 characters that I mentioned, but there are more villains in these colors, and there are more ones that are solid enough to see play, especially with the limited card pool we have after the release of the first chapter. At number 3, I have Be Our Guest. Be Our Guest is a song action that costs 2 ink and is inkable. Look at the top 4 cards of your deck. You may reveal a character card and put it into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your deck in any order. Now, firstly, this lets you search for the right tools at the right time. If you need a specific character to help you win the game, or to keep you alive, this lets you search for it, and sometimes, because it's a song, it's free. Now, obviously, you're going to have to exert one of your characters to do so, but when it's life or death, that's not going to be a big deal. Secondly, this allows players to find key pieces in their deck. For example, it allows them to find Hades, King of Olympus, or Stitch Rockstar. Both of these cards are very powerful and are kind of build-arounds, so you're going to be wanting to get them out every single game if possible. In second place, we have Lantern. Lantern, as far as I'm aware, is the only way to ramp in at characters outside of Sapphire. It fits into aggressive decks like Stitch Rockstar decks because it allows you to get them out and shift them out quicker. And it fits into mid-range decks well because it allows you to curve out and play your threats 1 turn ahead every single turn. Now, this is not going to go down well with everybody because it's not a particularly shiny card. It's not something you want to see, when you're thinking of the best. Think of other trading card games. Resource-based cards don't feel good, but they usually are good. That's my opinion on Lantern, and I think Lantern will continue to see a lot of play. Number 1 is going to be, to no one's surprise if you've been paying attention to this list, Rockstar Stitch. Rockstar Stitch is a very powerful draw engine and is one of the most powerful draw engines in the game because every time you play a character with cost 2 or less, you may exert it to draw a card. Now, exerting it leaves them open to challenges, but that's okay because we're going to be playing so many exerted characters that we're going to draw so many cards, and eventually we're just going to out-tempo our opponent. Not only that, he has Shift 4, and with Lantern, he can be played as early as turn 3. On turn 4, you're going to be playing, 1, 2, or 3 characters, drawing up to 3 cards, and then questing for 3. That is very, very powerful. Stitch only costs 6 and is inkable, which is very important that he's inkable because he is a higher drop in an aggressive deck. So if you have 2 in your opening hand or 1 in your opening hand, after mulligans and you're not confident about how you're going to move forward with the game, and you think you have a better win condition or better plan moving forward, you can always ink him, as he does cost quite a bit. Thank you all for watching this video. I know it wasn't super in-depth, but if you want more strategic content that goes deeper into each card, let me know. Like I think I said earlier, this is my first video on this channel, so I don't know what content I'm going to make going forward, but it should be Lorcana and Magic the Gathering related. If you like this video, please like it, subscribe, and comment down below why you completely disagree with me and why all of my opinions are wrong, because trust me, there's a good chance they are. I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.